how are you?
It's the agents of Sigmar back again.
We are back, and this time we've got a massively overpopulated board.
Can be everyone, people everywhere.
It's Khorne versus the Sepulchral Guard.
Ah.
And Pete and I have chosen boards and placed objectives. We've gone for a very straight, open-fronted game.
I'm not sure if that's going to be good for me or not, but...
Well, I wasn't quite sure myself. I was a bit worried about you boxing me in. So,
and you lost the roll, so you picked this one.
Yeah.
And I then put them in this orientation. So you placed the objectives first.
I did.
And we sort of went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 almost.
Yep.
And then our objectives are 4, 3, 5, 2 and 1. And that is the board all set up. We've got our objectives and our power cards.
Well, we both scratched some objectives.
We did, yes.
So I got rid of Determined Defender. Hold objective 4 because it's right over here. Determined Defender because it involves having it takes 2 turns to get. And
that's where you capture it and then you have to hold it for a turn.
Conquest is in the end phase. All my characters in the Pete's zone. So none of those are very likely to have been scored in the first turn. And there is a sort of general rule of thumb that you need to score 2/3 or be able to score 2/3. And that's no thirds, or at the best 1/3.
Yeah.
So I've ditched those.
And I got rid of Endless Slaughter, which I only get in the third end phase if 5 or more enemy fighters are out of action, which I could have really done with later on.
Yeah, that's you've got a good chance of getting that.
Getting 5, all I've got to do is not resurrect my guys if things get a bit, a bit close, and I get that. And that's 3 objective points gone. I got rid of Brawl, which is scored in end phase if all friendly fighters, at least 3, are adjacent to enemy fighters. That is 2.
Ooh.
I just don't think I'm going to have the ability in this round. And then more able bodies, which is score if I take 2 or more enemy fighters out of action. And whilst I am going for an offensive deck, I don't think I'm going to be able to take 2 of your guys out in one round because I'm just not going to be able to get enough people over to you. So as I can only score maybe 1/3 of those, I had to bin them as well. So
we're already down to 9 objectives each.
Yeah.
I think both of us are running relatively experimental decks.
We are.
So I know mine is, and I'm not completely confident in it.
You're doing your objective grabby deck, and I'm doing my offensive in your face deck.
Yeah.
Links for which you'll be able to find somewhere around there, maybe.
Maybe.
Is it down there? I don't know anymore.
Up Pete's nose.
Ah. So those are the other deck breakdowns, which you might want to go and have a quick nose at, see what's coming up, and then we'll show you what our cards are and get cracking.
Okay, so here are my cards. As you can see, a typical Khorne Hearts and Flowers deck.
Oh yeah. And there's mine. I'm not sure if my next 3 objectives were any better than the 3 I got rid of, but they're all, well, we'll see.
I think mine are, if that's any consolation.
Thanks. That helps me. That'll help me sleep at night.
None of them are great, but I think they are better. They couldn't be any worse, really. So,
yes, that's the thing. It's just hoping you can get something that's a bit better, isn't it? So, I guess it's now time to roll off.
To see who places first.
So, Robin, after you.
0 crits
for you. And I get no crits as well. Now, do we play it where if you don't get any crits, you're going to count shields after that, just to try and reduce the number of rerolls?
We can do that if you like.
Okie dokie.
So number of shields or
shields or hammers.
Shields or hammers. Oh yes, that way. 3 hammers.
Boo. Because
but a crit trumps 3 hammers.
Because if I get a crit, I still win.
Yeah.
But hammers and shields have the same odds on the dice.
Yep.
So I just need a crit. 2 hammers. Okay, so and a shield, so we're still drawn.
That's a silly idea.
This is silly idea.
Oh, I got a crit.
You got a crit, and you got a double assist.
Double assist, so a crit.
I need a crit. No. Okay.
Okay.
The dice got bored, and I just get on with the game.
So I will allow you to place first.
You do surprise me.
Well, again, I kind of know where your men are going to
go. Well, you say that.
Don't know where each one's going to go.
Mr. Crawley out the ground is going to come up aside objective 4.
Okay.
Come, Mr. Crawley out the ground. Crawl out of the ground.
So I think I'm going to put
Khorne back on the pitch. They haven't been out for a while.
I can't remember how they work.
They run around a lot.
Okay. I'm going to put Targor.
Targor! One half of the Jackal Brothers.
Yep. I'm going to put Targor.
Nominal sacrifice and general punching bag to most of the heavy hitters. And I'm going to put petitioner number 2 way over here.
Okay. I'm going to put Arnulf over here.
Mr. Petitioner number 3 is going to come down over there. Mr. Dramatic Pose. I think he was an 80s rock star when he was alive.
I'm going to follow Pete's lead and put the boss at the back.
Big boss man. Now there's a card for Garrek which might make him really good against Sepulchral Guard if you're playing an offensive deck, which he gets 2 objectives for every person he kills. 2 glory for every person he kills. You get that on him and put him up front against Sepulchral Guard. That could burn through him. It's called Blood Offering or something like that. No,
or I've got it in my deck. What do I do?
It's either in here or it's
not.
I
meant to revise my deck before tonight, of course. Life got in the way.
Prince of Dust is going to go here.
Okay, I'm going to play Carsus over here.
Now it's tempting because I'm going to put the champion here, just in strike range. I was going to put him over here, but you've made me rethink with Carsus there.
Say it here.
Okay, and my last 2, I'm going to put the Harvester and the Warden. So that is set up. So just to rerun: Petitioner, 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 Warden at the middle of the back, Harvester, Prince, Champion. And you've got
Sayek, Carsus, Garrek, Targor, Arnulf.
Cool. So now we roll to see who goes first.
And
you get +1 grit. And I get now. So I get two hammers and a shield, and you get to choose. Yes, because it doesn't matter.
Gotta look at my cards, haven't I? Yeah, I'm going to go first.
Okie dokie. So, activation 1 in round 1. Robberoo. Corn, go first.
So I'm going to go first, and I am going to be pretty brutal, and I'm going to go there.
Oh, that's pretty brutal. That's about as brutal as it gets. So you're going to play any cards?
No.
No, okie dokie. So it goes on to my turn, my activation 1, because I have no cards to play. And I'm going to play the Warden's special ability to move 2 people.
Ooh.
I'm going to move the champion 1, 2. And I'm going to move the harvester 1, 2. Going to get in your face.
Hello.
How do you do? That is it for me as well, and I've got no cards to play.
Okay.
Do you have anything to play?
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide what to do. I'm going to attack.
Oh.
Actually, I'm not going to attack because I'm playing a card, and I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do anything. No.
Where am I? What year is this?
No, I'm not going to do anything. Sorry.
Okay, so your second activation.
Yes, my second. Any idea what I might do?
I'm guessing you might attack.
I am going to attack.
I never saw that coming.
I'm going to attack with Carsus the Chained.
Carsus.
I'm going to attack this guy here.
Oakley dokley.
So it's 3 swords.
Oh, it's a crit and 2 swords.
Crit and 2 swords.
I cannot stop that.
Okay, there's 2 damage.
Ow. Ow, I meant to be the offensive one, not you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna knock you back 1.
Yep.
That direction.
Curses.
And then in the power step, I do not have anything to do.
I have nothing either. I've got all the wrong cards right now. So I'm just going to go on to my second activation, and I'm going to play the Warden's ability again to move people.
Okay.
So I'm going to move this guy up 1, 2, and this guy up 1, 2.
So that's the Prince?
That's the Prince, yeah.
And that is... So who's got 2? Have they got 3 wounds?
Yep.
And he's got 1 left.
He's got 1 left, he's got 3, he's got 3, he's got 2.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay, it's all getting a bit
in your face.
Tasty over here. That's your turn.
That is my turn, and I still have nothing to play in the power step.
Right.
Whilst I got loads of ploys, none of them are any good right now. Do you have anything to play?
No.
Okay. onto your...
So my third activation, I am going to attack again.
Ah.
I think.
Oh, casters.
Oh, hang on, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Oh man, I'm rubbish.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
No. I'm just. I'm losing it completely.
Yeah, we know.
People
who've been watching the games have slowly watched your mental decline.
I'm going to attack with Casters the Chained.
And he's using his ranged attack this time on the champion.
On the champion.
No. So how many dice do you roll for his changed
He's
attack?
rolling 4, but that's cheating. So he's going to roll 3. And it's 3 dice. It's 3 attacks. It does 1 damage this time.
Yeah, but you only need 1.
Enough. No, nothing.
Not at all. That does not help you.
It does not help, no.
And on to the power step again.
The power step.
Power step.
I still have nothing to do.
And neither do I. I've got all the wrong cards right now, but I need to do other things, so I can't discard them to pick new ones. I'm going to use my Sepulchral Warden's ability again to move people up.
Oh, wow.
1, 2. 1, 2. Right, shall we move to there?
Looking interesting. It's a cagey opening.
It is. Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to get across the battlefield. That's a me. I have still nothing to do in the power step. So if you don't, it's over to your third turn.
I think I'm going to try attacking with Casters again.
So it's your fourth activation on the champion again. Oh, well, 2 crits. That is enough to take him out.
3, 1 glory.
Choppy chop chops.
First blood.
Boo. So I'm going to play Bone Shrapnel.
Okay.
Play this after an attack action takes a friendly fighter out of action. The fighter that took them out of action suffers 1 damage.
Quite an impressive bit of shrapnel there.
It is. It's more like Bone Claymore. So Castus has taken 1 wound. He's down to 2.
Down to 2, yes.
Okay. Anything else to play in your power step now that you have glory?
Nope.
Okie doke. On to my 4th and final activation, and I'm going to do something exciting now. I'm going to move the warden. Try and get people up into people's faces so they can actually do something. That's me. I've got nothing else. It's a pretty boring first turn
Have
for
you
me.
got any cards to play?
I have no cards to play.
I am going to play a card. I'm going to play Sidestep.
Oh, what you going to do? Clever girl. That's the end of the first round. Pretty dull. Well, someone died, so. Objectives, Rob.
Objectives, I have 2.
Oh. So I'm guessing 2 and 5?
2 and objective 5.
Nice. Ding ding. So that gives you
2 more glory.
2 more glory, and you're up to 3. Do you have anything you want to spend them on?
Yes, I'm going to play Shard Caller on Arnulf.
Ooh. What could you be possibly doing with him later on, I wonder? Arnulf is this chappy over the back here, isn't it?
Actually, I'm not playing on him because he's a bit. It's all getting a bit meaty out there.
It's going to get a bit scary up front.
Yeah. So that is all I'm going to do. So I'm going to draw 2 new objective cards.
And 4 new power cards? Or no, 3 new power cards.
And just 2.
Oh, just 2.
So here are my new cards.
So, my objectives, I got 1. I got March of the Dead, which is scored in the end phase if all your surviving fighters, at least 5, made a move action, which they did. Hence why I was running everybody across the board.
Nice.
And that gives me 2 objectives.
Glory.
So it's not too bad, 2 glory rather. Of my other 2 objectives, I'm going to get rid of Undead Swarm.
What does that do?
Score in the end phase if each enemy fighter is adjacent to at least 2 friendly fighters. Against Khorne, I just don't think I can pull that off. Against Orcs, Stormcast maybe?
You might.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
but it's only 1 and it's going to be trickier. It's going to be tricky. But I'm going to keep my last one.
Not going to get it next turn, I don't think.
No. I'm not going to get near enough to you. And when with my objectives, I'm going to play my upgrade, Ancient Commander, which enables my Sepulchral Warden to move 3 friendly fighters rather than 2. For 1 point, and then I'm going to draw my new cards. We've got our new decks, we've got our new missions. It's time to mix it up and roll to see who goes in the next round. So, I'll roll first.
When do I play?
Oh, I've got 2 hammers, 2 shields, but no crits. You've got 2 hammers and a shield, so you beat me.
When can I play with my shark? Or
I think you do that now. Right, so I think you do that now. It doesn't. It might say in the new FAQ out when you play exactly, and it might be before you roll to see who goes first. But I don't think it makes much odds.
I don't think it makes a huge difference, does it? I'm going to switch 1.
Okie dokie. 1 and 2 have been swapped over. I wonder what could be doing with that. I think you're going for objective 3 personally.
Charge.
Ooh, a charge. 3. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
On one, I might regret that.
Attacking the petitioner.
Yeah. So he only does. He's pretty rubbish, really. 2 swords.
Always a crit.
Need a crit.
Oh no! So how much damage do you do?
Just the 1.
Just the 1. So he is still alive.
But he's pushed back.
He is. Yep. I'm going to play demonic weapon to use my point up, and I'm going to give that to this guy.
Okay, is he one of your petitioners?
He is one of my petitioners.
What does that do?
2 hammers, 3 damage.
Oh,
but
it's got a negative.
When I use him, he takes 1 wound.
Okay.
Or specifically says suffers 1 damage. So if you were an orc, it would inspire you. But in this case, it means nothing to him.
Yeah.
My turn.
It's going to get messy in here.
I'm in the action power step. I'm also going to play Clawing Hands, which is
slow somebody
each
down.
friendly fighter that's not on the battlefield is considered to be supporting the first attack action in the next activation.
So you've got 1 supporting.
Yep, I've got my champions off the field, so I get 1 support for that.
Ouch.
So, my first activation, I'm going to charge. I might regret this. I'm going to charge with the Warden. So he's going to go 1, 2, and he's going to charge old Targul there. So I roll 2 dice. I need hammers, crits, or single assists now because of Clawing Hands. There's a crit. There's 2 crits! He's out of there. Didn't even need that card. So he's dead. And I've got an objective to play.
No.
I've got skills unforgotten. He's not forgotten. He's remembered at last. Oh, I get another objective. So I get 2. 1 for killing him and 1 for the objective.
Skills remembered.
Skills finally flipping remembered, it should be called.
Excellent.
So I get to 2 objectives for that. I haven't got anything to play.
I do.
In the activation, I need to pick a new objective card. So we're on to the power step. Do you have anything you want to play?
No, hang on to that.
Now I played Ancient Commander on my Sepulchral Warden. I now can't use this phase because he's charged, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity to actually maybe kill someone for once.
So this is the Prince?
That's the Prince of Dust.
So he's got
every time. Just in case you're wondering, I'm going to say that every time.
3 damage, okay. Yes, I am going to play Fueled by Slaughter. Play this after an attack action or ploy that takes a fighter out of action. A friendly fighter can make an attack action.
Ooh, so that would be Carsus.
Carsus is going to attack.
Oh, I like that one.
So
very offensive for a defense for an objectivity deck.
3. Well, it's quite hard to not be offensive with Cord.
It is, yeah.
3 hits, but only 1 damage.
Yep.
3 swords, 1 sword.
So my Prince of Dust just rolls 1 defense dice and he has dodge. No dodge. So he takes a wand. He has
I could
1
theoretically push back as well if I wanted to.
You can, yep.
Well, actually, I'm going to risk leaving him there.
Ooh. Power step. Yeah.
I'm going to play Whirlwind of Death.
That sounds enchanting.
Carsus.
And that enables him to...
+1 damage to range attacks. And I'm also going to play Berserk Charge on Sayek.
That's one that needs crits and hammers.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Look out, Warden, you're in trouble. Please stop me.
I'm going to play Blood Offering.
That sounds positive.
Choose a friendly side, so they suffer 1 damage. Roll 2 extra attack dice for their first attack action and their next activation.
That was a lot to be triggered just by poor old poor old Targor snuffing it.
So that's all I want to do. Is play all my cards.
Is that all? I just want to play everything in one massive Alpha Strike, all eggs in one basket move.
Yeah, that is it.
Okay.
For
the power step. For my
power
power step. It's a very eventful power step for you.
Yeah.
I have nothing else I want to play.
So my second activation.
Your second activation.
I am going to attack. I'm going to attack Carsus the Chained.
Ooh. Ooh. Cheeky.
That's 5 dice.
Are you attacking or charging?
I'm attacking.
Oh. So that will do 2 damage.
It will do 2 damage.
Get rid of him.
That would be enough to kill him.
It would be.
So I need swords.
Here come all the single assists. Oh, there's enough there.
2 crits.
2 crits to take him out. Whop. There goes the Prince of Dust.
Glory.
Power step.
Power step. I don't have anything to do.
Okay, neither do I. Have you got any cards left to do? I have nothing, so on to my second activation. I'm going to charge.
Okay.
Charge with a harvester. 1, 2. And he's going to charge into Carsus there, because Carsus has already taken a wound, hasn't he?
Yes, actually, didn't I play an extra? He's actually taken 2 wounds.
Oh dear.
Because he took the extra blood offering, which I forgot to put on, but yes, he did.
Yes.
That's one of the reasons why I chose Carsus and not Sage.
Because he's already wounded, yeah. So my harvester is going to charge in an attack. He rolls 2 dice, needs swords. There's a sword!
Okay. So I can dodge, I believe.
Yep. Not with that dice you can't.
I can dodge, I believe.
Yep.
And I won't.
You're not Stormcast. So Carsus is dead.
Carsus is dead. I think he earned his money.
Get another glory. So 5
hang on a
glory to
minute.
me.
Boom, boom. He should have been inspired.
Oh yes, he should have been. Wouldn't have made any
actually,
difference at all. Would have made him faster, but that was
we
it.
are now inspired.
You are inspired. In fact, you would have been inspired after the Prince of Dust died.
Yes, I would have. That's what I meant, but it wouldn't have made any
No,
difference.
it didn't make any difference.
Yeah.
I still don't have anything to play.
Less.
That worked for me. I've got nothing to play in the power step though.
Right, okay. You'll be pleased to know that I have nothing to play in the power step either.
Hurrah! So on to your third
activation.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm going to charge with Garrek.
He's charging the Sepulchral Warden,
which is with 2 hammers.
There's a crit.
Crit. So you need a crit?
I do. Crit, please. Oh no. So he takes, is it 3 wounds?
It's 3 damage, yes.
Holy moly. That's not good. That's not good at all.
And I'm not going to push back.
Strange. So it's my third activation. I am going to charge with my Mr. Nobody, pretty much Mr. Petitioner. So he's going to go 1, 2 to here, and he's going to charge
and get assists and all sorts of horrible stuff.
Yeah, so he gets an assist off of the Sepulchral Warden. He rolls 2 dice, and he needs swords. 1 crit.
1 crit. So Garrek.
He rolls 1 dice. Is it? 1 needs dodges.
1. He needs a dodge. Yeah.
Oh, it's a dodge.
It's a dodge. So did you crit me? Oh, you rolled a crit.
I rolled a crit.
So you do damage.
I do damage. Yeah, we rolled the dice and promptly immediately forgot what we rolled.
Got so excited by the fact that Garrek rolled a dodge. Yeah, thought he'd made it. So he hasn't made it.
But I rolled a crit.
So you have done some damage.
I have.
How much damage? How much would you like to do?
I'd like to do 60, please.
Okay, he's dead.
Yay!
Is it 1? Is it 2?
It's just 1.
Just 1. Okay, but now
I'm going to play a reaction.
Okay.
I'm going to play Ceaseless Attacks, which is play this after a friendly fighter don't have it up. Attack action. Make an attack action with another friendly fighter.
No!
Hurrah!
No!
So I'm going to
sure you wouldn't like to push me back?
I'm pretty certain I don't want to push you back.
Okay.
To there.
This could be bloody.
It could be.
How much damage are you doing at the moment?
Just the 2.
Okay,
so that's not enough to kill you, is it?
No.
So anyway, Sepulchral Warden, 2 dice, need hammers. 1 crit.
Ooh,
I'm going to remember this time.
I've got a crit.
A crit.
A crit. Garrek's charmed.
Bottoms.
So that's a crit draw.
It is a crit draw.
Do you get to push back on a crit draw? I can't remember.
I think so. Because I think the only time you can't, because it's a draw and I rolled a success.
Yeah, I think
so
that's
I
right.
can
But I
push
rolled
you
a
back.
crit because you can't push me back if I roll a crit to stop an ordinary success.
If I don't roll any crits, yes.
Yeah. So
the
crit is if you. I have to roll more crits, so you can push me back if you wish. Do you wish to?
I do wish to.
You surprise me.
I know. I'm full of surprises. I'm going to push back to there.
Okay.
So my
Power step.
power step. I have nothing more to play, so it's on to your, if you have no cards, your fourth activation. I wonder what you're going to do.
I'm going to charge. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do.
So you're going to charge Sake into the warden.
Into the warden. So it's two dice. We're using hammers and swords. And assists.
Yep, single assist as well. A double assist and a hammer.
A hammer. So you need a dodge or a crit.
I do.
And you've got so that's 3 damage. And another glory. Me.
So that puts it to 5-all on the glory front. And I have nothing to play.
And I have nothing to play either.
So, on to my fourth and final activation, and I'm going to grab this guy and go 1, 2 to there.
Whoa.
Come here, pretty. And that's it, I've got nothing to play in my activation.
Okay.
Yow.
Okay, no, I have nothing to play in mine either.
Okay, so we're on to the end phase. Objectives, Rob, what might you have scored?
I have scored, I might have scored, and I have scored. It begins! Scored it's an end phase if at least one fighter from each warband is out of action.
And they are.
Good card for Khorne, that is.
Yes, it is.
And also hold objective 1, which you may have seen coming.
Yeah, kind of saw them coming.
And I'm going to bin a card, desecrate.
Ooh. Yeah, not much point in that one, considering I'm going for...
Yeah. Now, if I was clever, I'd know what I had left. I'd know whether they were worth more than what I've got in my hand. I'm going to bin planter standard. So basically, planter standard means if I get my enemy leader on an objective in the back half, then it's
which you could do, but it's only one objective.
I feel like there might be some better things in here at one point. So and conquest has gone, so there's no point in me going that way necessarily. If I was going that way anyway, I might think about it.
It'd be worthwhile.
So I'm going to take actually 5 new thingy cards and 3 new objectives. I have no cards left. So that's ever happened to me before.
You want to show the boys and girls at home what you got? Okay, so my objectives, I got none of them.
Oh man.
Not a single sausage has been obtained. I'm tempted to get rid of one, but I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to. I'm not going to. Don't care. Shut up. Don't care. Whatever. I am going to get rid of both of my power cards. I'm going to get rid of Fatal Strike, which is a special ability for my champion, where he can attack if he's killed.
Right.
And Spectral Form, which means you can move through other people, neither of which are going to be much use to me at the moment. And I'm going to redraw everything. And here are my cards. Okay, so the score is 7-5. It is not over yet. And now we've got to roll for the third and final phase to see who goes first, or third and final round, should I say.
Would you want me to play Shardcaller?
Oh yeah, yes, go on, play Shardcaller first. The more I see Shardcaller in action, the less I'm amazed by it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull in number 3.
Now I think Shardcaller's good if you have the dazzling key, all those ones.
Yeah.
You could use it. Which maybe if they don't come up could be quite a bind. But yeah. So let's roll to see. I could give it a turn. No, just a hammer. Just a hammer. 2 hammers.
2 hammers. Sorry, Pete.
Scumbag. fine. Fine. What you going to do? Do you want me to go first or are you going to go first?
I shall go first, please.
Yeah, I thought you might.
I'm going to charge. It's a bit of a bold move, might go horribly wrong. I'm going to charge with Mosaic. So it's 2 dice.
This could spell the end for me.
Need hammers and swords. If I miss though, it's actually pretty bad for me.
It is, yep.
A crit.
Oh god.
So you need a crit.
I need a crit or he's dead, and that'll be it.
It's a crit! It's a crit.
Oh my word, the game's
but
still...
I can push you, is that right?
Yes.
Yes, because you push me.
You can.
It's a bit unfair if I can't push you.
This is playground tactics now. We're just going to push each other around. I don't like you.
So I am going to push you to there, I think.
Okay. Power step. What you gonna do?
I'm going to put a charge token on there.
No, yep. Don't have to do that in the power step, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Wicked Blade.
Wicked
On Arnulf.
For 1 glory.
For 1 glory. Do you have anything to do?
I do. I'm going to play Remembered Shield on my Sepulchral Warden, which makes his defense characteristic change to shields.
Nice. I'm going to play Ever Advancing on Garrek. 1 more glory.
Oh, what's that do?
When this fighter could be driven back during an attack action, whether or not the opponent chooses to do so, I can push Garrek 1 hex.
And I'm going to play Lethal Lunge, also on my Warden. And that gives him a +1 damage effectively with Cleave, but the Cleave means nothing.
No, okay.
Anything else for you?
No.
I'm going to play Great Fortitude on Mr. Demon Weapon Guy.
Okay.
So, do you have anything else to play? That's just my turn. So my first activation in this 3rd round, and I am going to do a attack with the Warden onto Garrek. I've got Lethal Lunge as well, which doesn't really do anything, but it makes me cause 3 damage, so I could kill Garrek if I do this. I need hammers or crits. There's a crit. You need a crit.
A crit. Oh, Garrick's dead.
Oh, Garrek is dead. Slain.
It's all gone horribly wrong.
He has been
Mosaic missing was not what I needed, actually.
It was not. That has caused you some grief. And I'm going to play a reaction. No, I'm not. I'm going to play a objective.
Okay.
Which is Victorious Duel.
Oh, nice. Well done.
Score this immediately if your leader takes an enemy leader out of action. That is 2 more glory. So I picked up 3.
Nice.
Ting, ting, ting.
So you win now.
And I'm going to pick another objective. That's my last one. I'm going to play Time Trap.
Time Trap.
And I'm going to use that Time Trap to make Mr. Demon Weapony Guy over here charge.
Do you immediately do it?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't get a ploy phase.
You do not.
Okay.
So it says choose fighter, they can take an action, and I skip my next activation. So he's just going to go 1 to there with that voice. 1. Now he's going to attack, and when he does so, he takes 1 damage. So he's down back to 2 effectively.
Okay.
And I roll 2 dice, and they need hammers or crits. Oh! Blast!
So he's charged.
He has charged. Well done. There's a reason why you're just a rubbish petitioner. And now he's in base, now he's in hex, he's next to you, you can attack him back.
Which is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, so it's on to your 2nd activation.
Yep.
If you have nothing else to play in the power step, obviously.
Which I don't.
Okay.
So I am going to attack with Arnulf. He does 3 with his new inspired piercing blade and axe. How many damage? He's got 2 damage left, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So I use this wicked blade.
Wicked!
So it's 3 swords.
Yep.
Oh, great.
Hooray! They're both rubbish. They're both just going to stand over in the corner, ineffectively swinging at each other. That was a bit of a damn squib, wasn't it? My 2nd activation, and I can't do anything because I used my time step.
Oh, yeah.
Time
so
travel.
So
it's your 3rd activation.
Let me go Arnulf again.
Arnulf attacking. 2 swords.
I have 2 swords.
So I need a crit for him. Oh, no crit. So he's deed, and you get an glory.
And I do not wish to do anything else.
Okay. I have nothing to play. I guess you have nothing to play either.
No.
So it's my 3rd activation. and I'm going to attack with the Warden onto Sayek over here because he's in range. So I'm going to stabbity schnick stab at him. One crit. That's enough. Oh, Sayek's out. Choppity chops. So I get another glory for that one. I'm up to 9.
And I've got
and you're on 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh,
right.
It's close.
I have fourth and final.
I have nothing. I don't think I have anything to play. I do not.
My fourth and final, I'm going to pick up a
power card. Okay.
But isn't.
So your power step.
Power step. I'm going to do nothing.
And my fourth and final turn. It doesn't really matter what I do now. I think.
Okay.
I'm going to just draw a power card.
Okie dokie.
And in my end phase, I'm going to play that one.
Oh.
Restless Dead, which is place a friendly fire taken out of action, other than Sepulchral Warden, back in my target.
Could have been important. It isn't actually because you decimated me, but it could have been important.
Yeah. So I'm just going to bring the champion back there.
Yeah. Because
he's inspired.
Could have been important because are we into the objective phase now?
We are into the end phase.
End phase, yes.
You won the roll off to start.
Yeah.
So you get to go first. What do you got?
Well, it could have been important that it isn't because there's still 5 out because I have Corn Cares Not with the blood flows, which is worth 2.
So that's 2 for you. So that puts you up to 10. 1 ahead.
And I have hold objective 3.
That's another one. So you're up to 11. Okay.
And I failed to get Supremacy.
Oh, you won that early on, didn't you?
Yeah, it came out at the end. And I thought I might have a chance of getting it, and if Sayek had done the business on your Warden, I think I would have got it. That's not rude.
Done the business on him. He's done the business on me, yes. Sorry.
That's all right. If he'd done the business on him, he would have. I maybe would have got it. I think I made a mistake pushing him to Garrek. That was an oversight. But then I didn't want you to kill Sayek. So anyway.
So my objectives, I don't have Divide and Conquer, which is scoring an end phase if each player has at least 1 fighter in their own territory. And
you didn't want to kill. You didn't. Each fighter, so you couldn't have got that anyway. Or you could have moved him down.
I could have moved him, so I could have got that, but that's only 1 objective point. I didn't want that because I had Denial.
Oh, well done.
Just scoring the 3rd end phase if there are no enemy fighters.
Nice.
That gives me 3.
That means you're a winner.
And I've got Contained, which is score in the 3rd end phase if all surviving enemy fighters are in their territory.
Well done.
So I get another 3.
Well done, good thrashing.
Not that much of a thrashing. It's 1 off of your best. I've got 16. No, I haven't. I've got 15. And you've got
11, I think I had, didn't I?
11, yes.
4, 5, 6.
That's almost the score from the last game. You had 16 in the last game and I had 11.
Well played.
And if I hadn't killed Sayek, I wouldn't have got either of those last 2. I wouldn't have got 6 victory points there. And I'll tell you exactly where you lost the game was when Sayek failed to kill the Warden.
Yes.
That was it.
Because if I killed the Warden, then
I'd have been stuffed.
Yeah.
I couldn't bring anyone back. I had 3 Sepulchral, 3 petitioners. And I just wasn't going to do anything
and
with
possibly
those.
pushing him into Garrek was possibly a mistake, although you would have charged and done damage. So
I can't remember exactly what happened. I mean, it was like 5 minutes ago, but I still can't remember exactly how I ended up next to Garrek.
You could have attacked anyway because he's got 2 range, hasn't he? So I think it wouldn't have made any difference.
Yeah. I was once I had the victorious duel, I wanted to get Garrek. I think I got that in the second, at the end of the first round even, and I just wanted to keep hold of that. And then I picked up Denial and Contained, and I thought, if I can keep you out of my area, that's 6 glory. And I couldn't pass that up.
I had both keys in here.
And you didn't get either.
I didn't get either. And at one point I had 2 and 4.
You did.
I didn't have 2 and 4. I had the possibility.
But you had the Shard Caller, and you could have pulled 4 over.
Yeah. And then I would have backed off, and you'd have still got some. But anyway, it didn't happen.
I probably wouldn't have because I'm so slow.
But you'd have got.
Yes, I'd have got the 6 victory points for Denial and Contained.
So what does Denial? Denial is keeping everybody out of yours, and Contains everybody, keeping them in theirs.
Yes. So Denial is score in the 3rd end phase if there are no enemy fighters in my territory.
Right. Okay.
So that's keeping you guys on the middle line or in your area. And then contained is scoring the third end phase if all surviving enemy fighters are in their territory.
Right, okay.
So that means I have to get you back past this line.
Yeah.
And I think I said in the deck run through when I did that, that's if you're doing one, you're almost definitely doing the other, and that's six glory. That's easier, I think, to achieve in some ways than Annihilation.
Oh, yeah.
And you get 6 glory for it instead of 5.
Although, of course, it could have been all been different if I hadn't got.
It really the cards coming out.
Whatever it was at the beginning, I think I must have had Conquest.
See, I've got loads of cards left I never got to play, and I had some really nice ones in there as well, which is really annoying. I really near the beginning, you had a couple of guys near each other, and I was really hoping to bring my Harvester in because his attack hits everybody, and then doing something like that and using my other card, which enables me to take a ceaseless attack, make a second attack action, which I used on my Warden in the end, who'd already charged, and he whiffed with the attack, so it was absolutely wasted. And I was really annoyed that my petitioner over there with his demonic weapon did nothing as well. Swing and a miss.
I had to go in for it with Sayek.
I think so, yeah.
Because if I kill him, not only is he dead, I also had the shifting shards. So he was here. So I pull this into here, and then I drop Sayek back to here. And then that's my supremacy. Possibly you might kill him because you've got a couple of turns to do it. But
it'd be almost impossible for me though, because my petitioners only do 1 damage. And I only had a couple of petitioners back here because my champion wasn't even on the board then.
Exactly. So it would have.
I think I made the mistake of putting my petitioners back here and all my hard hitters up front. I think I need to swap them over. And I don't know.
I'm not sure I made any mistakes in that game.
I don't think you did.
I feel like I did. I didn't get great cards out because I've got some good cards left in there, but that's always the way. And I just at the last minute got let down by the Sayek Kadash roll. The only thing possibly
that was the game changer.
Would have been not to charge, but then you would have attacked him for free then.
It depends on what objective cards you have at that point. I mean, you had supremacy, so you could have run Sayek back to here, and you could have run Garrek back to there. But I would have come and I would have been coming after you with the guy here.
To me, it made sense to attack him and then pull this one in, and get it that way.
You could have run Garrek back here, and then pulled it back that way a bit more. And stayed away from me, I guess.
Maybe that would have been better.
I think the pull with Khorne is to attack. You want to hit with them, you want to charge with them. Even when you're up against Stormcast, you've got to override the base surge of charging headlong in and just.
But I did also really want to kill your Warden because if you kill the Warden,
if you'd killed him, that would have been game over. And you roll 2 dice, and you roll crits, hammers, and swords.
That's only assists there.
You had a 4 in 6 chance twice, but then I think you rolled a crit and I rolled a crit.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was about as epic as it could get.
It was a close run thing.
It was, so good game, Mr. Robinson.
Well played.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed watching that one. Again, I quite enjoyed playing that game. I think I prefer my Sepulchral Guard playing defensive rather than offensive. It's hard because they're so slow. It's really hard to get into the enemy's face, and like I end up spending my whole first round rather, just moving, and it was a bit dull. I mean, it got me 2 glory, which was useful, but it was dull other than that.
I feel like I need to look at contained and denial again. I've never put them in. I've always thought they were too difficult to achieve.
It depends on what your opponent's placing.
Yeah, maybe because I felt like with I don't really know what you're. Well, I kind of do know what you're going to play.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like when you play Stormcast and Orcs, it's quite difficult to do either of those.
They're coming after
because there's so few of you.
Yeah.
And people generally have the run on the board.
I guess the key there is with them, you just run into your opponent's territory and everyone mobs you.
Yeah.
But they hopefully stay mobbing you. Yeah. And don't go into your half. They just try and concentrate on killing you, and you just try and concentrate on outlasting them.
And with Khorne being weak and feeble, you actually destroyed them, whereas actually it's much harder to win them against the harder to destroy troops. Because I only have to get 1 in there, and even if you've got people dragging the Bright Shield or thingy down, if they don't go down, you don't win them.
Yeah.
Whereas the core were a bit soft. But I didn't get any of the buffing cards out.
You got nothing really.
So I didn't get a healing potion, which is great.
+1 wounds.
I didn't get +1 wounds, or the extra damage one for Saik.
Yeah.
Not the extra damage, the extra defense one for Saik. So these things happen, but that was a good game. I enjoyed that.
I enjoyed that. Maybe not as much as the last game.
No,
ironically, considering I won this game, and I didn't win the last game.
The last game was epic.
That was even more of a knife edge, I think, than this one. But there was a definite turning point in this one with poor old Saik fluffing that roll. Well, he didn't fluff it. He rolled a crit.
Yeah,
he rolled a crit. It was just the Sepulchral Warden pulled it out of the bag.
He did earned his laurel today, the Sepulchral Warden, because he picked up his.
He killed off Garrek. He killed off Saik. He got the Victorious Jewel,
and he got your other objective, the skills unforgotten.
He did, yes. He finally got it. He remembered. He was like, "Oh yeah, the stabby end." That's what I get him with.
That's what I forgot.
You've earned your stars at last.
Well done, Sepulchral Warden.
Hooray! So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Our next game is going to be Khorne versus Oryx. I think that's going to be a bloodbath. And it's going to be heads flying, limbs flying everywhere. As always, guys, happy gaming, and we'll see you soon. Bye!
Bastard, I can't believe you beat me.